Hi guys, Lazarod here. Today we're going to be looking at Civilization 6 for the Nintendo Switch. Um, I had some people ask me how the game played, and this is going to be a quick test run of what it looks like and sort of how it runs. I've played a quick game so far, about 250 turns out of 500 turns through, so and it's 4 player. So take it with what you will. Sort of mid to late game at the moment. So here's Civilization 6. So you have tutorials, game options. So quick combat, quick movement, auto intern, advisor. So I'll probably change that to new to Civilization 6. Turn between autosaves. So animated time of the day. Just quality of life stuff really. Audio, interface. Yeah, just all good stuff. Alright, so multiplayer is local network only, so there is no online multiplayer. So just be aware of that if you're considering buying it. Single player, we have scenarios, we have create game, we have play now. I did a play now game, so just so you can see what the scenarios are, just for your Alexander, he was a Legacy, Outback Tycoon, Vikings, Traders and Raiders, Conquests of Alexander. So yeah, there's a few scenarios there to have a go at. Creating game, you choose your leader, choose your difficulty. So settle as easiest up to Immortal. I'm not actually sure what mine's at. Game speed, standard, epic, marathon, online, quick, standard. So basically that'll be how many turns basically it'll take. Continents, fractal, so it gives different types of maps. You can go from tiny, I think, to huge, I think. Yeah, huge is the last advanced setup, so standard rules, you could make it different rules, obviously relating to those game difficulties. You can start at different eras if you want, game speeds. There's a lot of information there. Don't want to go too much into it. I'll show you my game at the moment. So here's my game. Standard rules, continents, tiny map. So obviously it doesn't have everything there. So just be aware of that. 4 players. So I'll show you what it looks like. And we're loading. So if you want to time it, you can.
In the beginning, legends of flying men soared. And today,
So still loading.
Transforming those legends into a reality.
Still loading.
And new forms of communication, you can create a small and intimate world. But at what cost? Our competing ideas.
So each race has its own sort of unique things that it has. So I guess if you do play it, try to actually play a few countries to see which one you go with. I just did the play it option. I ended up with Egyptian, so hasn't been too bad. Not a huge fan of the Sphinx upgrade because a lot of the gameplay is around districts. The Chariot Archer was useful for early game, but obviously as time goes on you get better techs, and it becomes superseded. So here's the game. So just so you know, right stick moves it up and down, the left stick moves what tile you want to pick up. As you can see, there's a fair bit going on the continent that I'm on. So if you want to know something about something, you go over it, press the A button, and then a menu comes up. I have a crossbowman on this particular town, so if I want to change, I just press the up button. So the up button switches between the things that are on that tile. So crossbowman tells me the information about it. If I want more info, I can press the minus button, so you can see that there's an Egypt crossbowman. If I go press right, it tells me what kind of options I can have for this particular thing. So I can move it, wake it up because I've got it fortified, alert it, or swap units. If I want to switch between types of units, I can click on the L and it'll have all the things there. They're all obviously asleep, so just keep that in mind. So I'll just show you, I'll just move a unit just so you can see what it looks like. So let's go attack this. So go and attack, sunk that ship. I'm actually at war with them, I didn't actually do it on purpose. So button gives me the information about the countries that I've met, whether I'm at war with them, how they feel about me. So one guy's happy with me, one guy's at war with me, one guy's a bit annoyed with me. Mainly because I took over Hamburg recently, so he's not particularly happy about that. If you want to get rid of that stuff, you can press minus. This actually has a lot of interesting information. So if I press minus, it tells me trade routes, espionage, city-states that I've met, and world rankings, and reports on different things, and the Civpedia. So if you want to know about something, and it gives some historical information too, which is kind of cool. Left side, a bit hard to see, but at the top there's actually science, your civics, your government, your religion, great people, and great works. And within that I'll go up to here. So you can open the civics tree, you can see sort of what you've been going through. I'm up to here at the moment, so we're making some good progress here. I'm learning cultural heritage at the moment, I'm about to upgrade that. If I go up one more, I can open the tech tree, it shows you what I've done there. So there's a huge tech tree you can go with on there. If I want a science victory, I'm going to have to get up to here, this area. So I'm actually not too far away if you think about it. Yeah, so there are a few ways you can get victory. I'm not going to talk about them now. Just so you can see how long it takes between turns. This is mid-game, mid to end game, depending on how full on you play. So I'll press X to end turn. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, wants to make peace, I'll accept the deal. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So about 12 seconds, and I've just reached the atomic era.
Romances bloom in the midst of a good, you don't stumble.
So if you press Y, it shows up the things that have happened. You'll notice there'll be a lot of negotiate peace because all of the city-states are aligned with me, so they've made peace with all the city-states as well as me. So yeah, that's sort of how it kind of looks. It's run perfectly fine for me. I love these types of games. Really good game for if you're just sort of chilling out, might be watching some TV, you're on an airplane, or just hanging in bed. And there's a lot of depth to it. I might make some more videos in the future about sort of some of the strategies you might implement. Hopefully this has been informative for you, and